Hello Mila, hello Jack. Hello everybody else who's watching, and welcome to Storytime with Grandad. Today's book is from Topsy and Tim, and it is Topsy and Tim Look After Their Pets. Topsy and Tim's smallest pet was Tubby Mouse. Tubby was really Tim's mouse, but Topsy played with him too. Every evening after school, Tim put a teaspoonful of crushed oats and sunflower seeds into Tubby's dish. Sometimes he gave Tubby treats, like a piece of bread soaked in milk or water, or bits of carrot or apple. Tubby liked his treats. Tubby liked to play outside his cage. Twice a week, Mummy helped him to clean out the cage, while Topsy kept an eye on Tubby. Mummy washed the cage clean. Tim spread new sawdust on the floor and put fresh hay in Tubby's sleeping box. "I'll fill Tubby's water bottle," said Topsy one evening. "No," said Tim, "he's my mouse, so I'll fill his water bottle." Topsy cupped her hands and gently scooped Tubby up. "I wish I had a mouse," she said. "We don't want another mouse," said Mummy. "They might have lots of babies and we wouldn't be able to look after them properly." "I'd look after them," said Topsy. "No," said Mummy, and that was that. Topsy went to feed the goldfish, Sam and Roundabout. Topsy liked them, but they weren't as much fun as a mouse. Sam and Roundabout lived in a proper rectangular fish tank. It stood in a shady corner of the room. Dad had fixed some waterweed to small rocks with elastic bands. Sam and Roundabout liked to nibble the weed. "Mummy," said Topsy, "the fish need more water." Mummy floated a piece of clean paper on the water. She gave Topsy a jug of fresh water to pour gently onto the paper. "That stops the tank getting too stirred up," she said. Topsy filled the tank very carefully. Then she took the paper out, and Sam and Roundabout swam happily in their clean water. Topsy gave them a little pinch of fish food. She knew she mustn't overfeed them. "Don't forget to put the cover back on the tank," said Mummy. "We don't want Kitty to put her paw in and catch them." Topsy and Tim went into the garden to look after Wiggles, their black and white rabbit. "I'll put Wiggles in his run, then we can clean his cage," said Tim. "You mustn't pick him up by his ears," said Topsy. "I know that," said Tim. Tim lifted Wiggles out of his cage very carefully, keeping one hand underneath, and put him safely in his run. Topsy cleaned out the hutch and put in fresh straw. Topsy filled Wiggles' dish with oats and bran and put some clean water in his drinking bowl. Mummy gave Tim some apple, carrots and lettuce leaves to put in Wiggles' run. While Topsy and Tim were playing with Wiggles, Josie Miller came to see them. She was carrying her hamster cage. "Please will you look after Lily for me," she said. "I'm going away on holiday for a week." Topsy and Tim ran to ask Mummy if they could. "All right," said Mummy, "but Josie must tell you how to look after a hamster." Josie gave them a packet of hamster food. "You must fill Lily's dish every evening," she said. "She also likes bits of apple, carrot, lettuce or cabbage, and she loves nuts." Just then Lily popped out of her nest box and went to her food dish. "Isn't she eating a lot?" said Tim. "She isn't eating it," said Josie. "She's filling the pouches in her cheeks. Then she will put the food in her food store to eat later." Josie asked Topsy and Tim to clean out Lily's food store every other day, so that it didn't get smelly. "And please, will you fill her water bottle every day?" said Josie. "I'll do that," said Topsy. "She got an exercise wheel like Tubby's," said Tim. "Yes," said Josie. "You'll hear her playing in it at night time." Just then Tubby climbed into his wheel and had a spin. Lily will have a lovely time with Topsy and Tim and their pets, said Mummy. Goodbye, Lily, said Josie. Have a good holiday with Topsy and Tim. The end. Goodbye, Mila. Goodbye, Jack. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.